Hi everyone, Denise Hahn here for Clearsnap, and I'm sure you're wondering what the heck is Denise doing with a roll of toilet paper. Well, I discovered this fun technique. I call it the cheapness is mother of invention. And I didn't have any molding paste, so I was trying to think, what else could I do to make a mold rather than using paste. So I came up with this awesome toilet paper idea. So what you want to do is get about 6 layers. There's 1, 2, 3. Let's speed this up. Okay, there we go. We have 6 layers. And what I'm going to be using is my molding mat from Clearsnap. Clearsnap makes these awesome molding mats. You can use them for pretty much, I don't know, anything. Polymer clay. You can use them to stamp with, whatever your heart's desire. I like to use them in mixed media. And that's the project that I'm working on now. So what I've done is I've put my 6 layers. I'm going to go ahead and just pour a little bit of water over the toilet paper. And I'm sure you're asking, Denise, does it matter if it's embossed? No, it does not matter. Because it just kind of goes away, the embossing, after you wet it. So I'm going to wet it a little bit more. I want to get it nice and kind of juicy. So kind of like that thick, that heavy with water. And if you feel that it's not thin and thick enough, I feel like it needs another layer. Just go ahead and add another layer on there. Perfect. Alright, and then here comes the fun part. You're going to go ahead and take your molding mat, put it face down on there, and squeeze it out. You're going to start to see the water squeezing out on the other side. And I'm sure you could use a tool like a brayer. Wait 1 minute, I think I have one. Well, I couldn't find my brayer, and that's not really too big of a deal. You can use, anything you want, like this bottle of tacky glue. Then after I'm pretty confident I feel I got it in there good, I'm going to go ahead and just take a scrap rag or towel and put it over the top and just suck up some of the excess water just to get a little drier. Okay, looks good. And now here's where the magic comes in. I'm going to peel it back and I have a perfectly, let's bring it up to the camera a little closer, imprinted impression. I guess that's the word I want to use. Okay, so then what I do is I set it out to dry in the sun, or I have also a little heat lamp over here that I can set it under. I want to show you real quick. We'll just do another one super quick. We'll do just 4 layers. Again, you can do more or less, and after you see it dry, you'll kind of understand where you want to go with it. Kind of figure it out. That's a little extra water, so I'm just going to daub up a little with my excess rag. And then I'm going to take some smooch, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a little smooch. Add a little color to it. Why not? And if you don't want it to have a little spray look, you can kind of just, dab your fingers over the top of it. I'm feeling like I got it too wet, so I'm just going to put a couple more layers over the top. And now I'm going to take this pretty curly-Q one, lay it over, squeeze out that water underneath, get my brayer going, and put my rag over the top, squeeze it, get it all out. And then at this point you can even tear around it. That's what I actually did with my samples that I'm about to show you. It gives it not such a toilet paper look. Okay, just a little bit more. This one has more detail. I want to make sure it's all in there. And voila. Now this one, the paper was a little wetter, so it didn't come out quite as sharp. So, you know, experiment, play around with it. In the meantime, I'm going to show you a couple that are already dry and done. And oh my gosh, look how wonderful these are. So they have texture to them. You can tear them and cut them. This one I'm sure I'm going to be coloring or doing something with. Look at this one with the teal smooch. Oh, it actually has a little sparkle to it. I don't know how much you can catch. Oh yeah, there you go. You can catch it a little. So anyway, super fun technique. I'm going to go grab a canvas and make something out of it, and I'll show it to you at the end. Okay, so here's my finished project. I love how it came out. It's a little derby themed mixed media canvas. And you can see where I've used my molding mats to make the impressions. In some places I used a little shiny Mod Podge to make it stand out more. Sometimes I just left it flat. Ink goes over it beautifully, as you can see. I used some Crafters Workshop stencils. And I'm just really pleased with how it came out, so I hope you'll give this technique a try.